I'm going to be very, very clear. That is one of the worst appropriations of Jamaican culture, of black culture I've ever seen. And I felt like I'd gone back in time.
3 million.
You want to go to Jamaica, pose as this Jamaican gangster, steal all his dough, and then hope to live.
I mean, all I've got to do is learn the Jamaican accent.
If you're ready for die, who am I to try and stop you?
I'm going to be very, very clear. That is one of the worst appropriations of Jamaican culture, of black culture I've ever seen. And I felt like I'd gone back in time. The story in which he communicates that the actual film is about could have happened anywhere. So which that tells me that the idea of framing it in Jamaican culture, wearing the Rastafarian wig, and all the patois and all that intonation is just dressing, is there as a punchline, it's there as a platform to make it funny, usually at the expense of Jamaican people. What he may not be aware of, what he does actually seem to be aware of, is that that type of comedy or filmmaking is a part of the culture which creates really toxic environments for actual real Jamaicans. So growing up in the 90s myself and people coming up to me and speaking bad patois and thinking all we are is two fingers in the air and reggae music and kind of mocking our culture on a daily basis was really common for me. And actually that's just like something that I would expect way more from someone like that. And he keeps talking about how many people were hired there, how many people were a part of it that were black. Being able to afford to hire people who are minoritized and say to them, oh, I'm going to give you a job, and as a result, I'm going to mock your culture, and then that is a very common power dynamic that is occurring. A real person, a real honorable person would have the knowledge and the wherewithal of what that can create and choose not to do it. I would love to hear a Pierre Andre film about a Cypriot Greek person going to Australia, trying to fall in love with a native Australian, coming up against racism and prejudice like he said he did, and us learning about what that could be like. He has chosen Jamaican culture and Rastafarianism as a punchline to his terrible movie.
Okay. Carol?
Hard to follow that.